Let's actually see if I'm a fast reader or am I a slow reader. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reading So This Is Love, A Twisted Tale by Elizabeth Lim. This is Disney's A Twisted Tale series, the Cinderella edition, with the story What If Cinderella Never Tried On the Glass Slipper. This book has 32 chapters and 411 pages. I am a book reader by heart. I read lots of books, I collect them, and I even have my own bookshelf in my room right now. I'm looking at it. And I was like, I should do a reading blog for one of my YouTube series. Let's go. I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's hop right into it. Reading So This Is Love, Disney's A Twisted Tale series. Files Reading Diary. So this is now 5 p.m. and I'm gonna read it till almost 6 because I am going to run at Gbk with my boyfriend and his friends. And I haven't had time to read all day because I need to clean my room and stuff. So now we're gonna start in almost 1 hour of reading. Let's see how far I get in just an hour. No, let's start reading. By the way, I'm reading this while listening to the Cinderella Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, which I love. And it's fitting because it's Cinderella. I'm already smiling from ear to ear. The way that they started with the prince and Cinderella meeting each other in the ball, it's so cute. I already annotate and I'm 5 pages in. Okay, it is now exactly 5:59. I'm gonna start in chapter 6, so I finished 5 chapters. I've read until the page 59. Now I'm gonna go on a run, and I'll see you guys again the next time I'm gonna start reading. I've done many things today, but I only had time to read now, and I only have time to read for to be honest, I have time to read for 1.5 hours, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm here with my boyfriend. Say hi, Andreas.
Hi.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna read for 30 minutes while he plays his game. As we left off, we are gonna start in chapter 6. It's been half hour and I finished chapter 8, so we're just putting the tab on chapter 9. So this time I read up to page 101, and we're gonna continue next in chapter 9 in 102. We'll see you later. I'm with my baby. Kita mo ko pick. We're going to pick. Last night I read 2 more chapters and it took me 10 minutes. So let's add 10 minutes on the clock and let's add our countdown to another 2 chapters. So now we're gonna start in chapter 11 in page 122. I am probably going to be reading for another 30 minutes. I think just 30 minutes is enough because I am spending time with my boyfriend. The sunlight is very pretty today. It's exactly 30 minutes since I started reading, and I read 3 chapters. Now I finished chapter 13 and I finished page 156. So next we will start in chapter 14 in page 157. Bye bye. Hello, we just finished from our beach day. You can see my makeup's a little bit melted. I took some pictures. Now I'm just going to the toilet, and while waiting in the car, I'm gonna read just 1 chapter. I'm not gonna time-lapse it because it is really dark here and I might need my phone to flashlight it so my eyes won't hurt. So I'll see you and I'll update you guys later. Okay, reading pause. I hated that he didn't recognize her, Cinderella, he the prince. I mean, obviously this is a book and he would not recognize her. But I do love that when he met her, he was still like, who is this girl? why am I intrigued? Oh, I want to talk to her again. Even though that's not the Cinderella that he knows. Like, and by the way, Cinderella's wearing a wig throughout this book, as I'm not gonna spoiler, that's just it. And because of the wig, I think the prince doesn't recognize her, but the prince is still intrigued with her. I don't want to spoiler, but I think that's not a spoiler. Yeah, that's not a spoiler. I just love it. I really made sure I don't want to spoil you guys, because if you guys do read this, or you haven't read it and you want to read it after watching this video, you guys can do it without spoilers. I love how Charles, the Prince Charming, is named Charles here. I love that Charles really cares about his people. Like, oh my god, he just really wants to make his country a better place. That's so perfect. This is literally the Prince Charming that we didn't get in the Cinderella movie, who was there just to find Cinderella's shoes. I feel like in-depth book like this really gives the movie or cartoon characters more personality. We see them in a different light. I love it. Just a little another pause. It's just so funny. Someone stated, "I'm not trying to lecture you, but any girl could fit that shoe." Any girl. It's like Cinderella's feet really that precise that no one can fit to the shoe except her. It is logical. It is glass. So if the shoe is fitted to her foot, if the glass shoe is fitted to her foot, no one could fit it except her. That's logic, right? Yeah, that should be logic. So, not counting the time I spent talking to you guys on camera, it took me 5 minutes to read one chapter. Now I finished chapter 14 in page 172, and we're marking in chapter 15. Good morning. It is the next day, and now we are going to read one more chapter before I eat, and then we're gonna do like an hour of reading, or maybe an hour and a half of reading after I eat. I read like one extra chapter last night, so now I'm gonna start chapter 16. By the way, if you guys are wondering how do I time me reading, because I video with my phone, I use my laptop to do the timing. Okay, my food is done and I finished chapter 16, so now we're gonna mark in chapter 17. Chapter 16 ended in page 189. And from the timer, I read for 5 minutes and 5 seconds, so I'm just gonna take that as 5 minutes. I'm going to eat and I'll see you guys back after I finish eating. It turns out I'm still waiting for like a part of my food that is not ready, so before eating, I can read just one more chapter, so let's go. Okay, pause. Oh my god, I hate Ferdinand. Oh my god, I hate him so much. I had too much fun reading that I didn't realize that my food is ready. I read 3 chapters in 20 minutes. Now I have finished chapter 19 and I'm marking in chapter 20. I finished up to page 225. This book is just getting so juicy. I'm so in love with this book. I need to start collecting the Twisted Tale series, that's for sure. Okay, time to eat. I have finished eating and now we're gonna start our hour-long read. I think I'm gonna put the timer in 1 hour and 30 minutes, so we're gonna have 1 hour and 30 minutes of just reading. Pause. The prince finally recognized her! Oh my god! Oh my god. Pause. Cinderella and Prince Charles like spending time together. It's so cute. I cannot. It's just so adorable. Pause. I feel like I'm gonna take so many pauses. Oh my god. I'm feeling so many emotions right now. Like the stepsisters and stepmom, they finally get what they deserved. Cinderella's really good, of course, like in the live action movie. And even Ferdinand, I think he's gonna have a redemption? I don't know. I'm so into it. I don't know how long it has been. I haven't checked the timer. But the timer hasn't gone off, so it's still under 1 hour and 30 minutes. Man, I freaking hate Ferdinand. I thought he was gonna get a redemption. Oh no. Oh my god, I hate this dude. Why? I didn't realize how much a Disney fairy tale what if book could make me think and feel this much. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm like a mess reading this. I am now going to start the final chapter. I can't believe I'm at the end. But I really thought I don't read that quickly. So I went to check the timer. Like, is it on? Like, how can I be doing this? And I checked the timer. It was still going on. No pauses, no nothing. It didn't stop. And it said I have 16 minutes left. So we're gonna finish this book. We're gonna read the final chapter. I'm on page 398 and there's 411 pages. So I have around 13 more pages to go. Oh my god, I'm so excited to finish this book. This is such a good book. Yes! Bye-bye, Ferdinand! Bye-bye! I'm so happy this last chapter. I'm only like 2 pages in the last chapters. I'm so... This is such a good ending. Wait. What Cinderella and the prince found to be even greater than magic, than dreams, than happily ever afters, than even hope. It was love. I have finished! So the timer was left with 5 minutes. So that means I read for 1 hour and 25 minutes. So I read from chapter 20 to chapter 32, the last chapter, in 1 hour and 25 minutes. I wanted to count how many pages I've tabbed. I tabbed 35 parts in this book. You can see it's all tabbed. I love this book. I will definitely be reading more of the Twisted Tale stories. I want to get my hands on the Tiana one. Tiana's my favorite princess, and they do have like a short clip of their book at the final pages in this one. I really want to read that one. If you guys love reading blogs like this, I will happily do some more with you guys. I really love how this story just expands on the Cinderella that we already know, and it really just gives the characters more in-depth, more characteristics, more story, more personality. I give this book a 4 out of 5 stars. Mwah! One of the reasons why I tab is so I can see how engaged I am in the book. You can see there's so much at the end and so much at the beginning, but I also see there's like a quite big chunk of pages like right here in the middle where I didn't tab, and that means I was not very engaged in it. So I would say this is a solid 4 star, maybe a 4.5 to make it better, because I love this book so much. We've reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more content like this, please like, subscribe, share this video, and comment down below. I try and post every week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Mwah!